Okay. I hope that works. Let's see what happens. Taking up all the garbage that I got left on my chair. I got a bunch of paint left on my. Hey Shane, how are you? Gonna paint over this old piece of junk. Nope. I came on early. I'm okay. This cord stopped bugging me. Just kind of painting an over an old, really old piece of junk canvas. I mean, I have new canvases, but this was sitting there and I was like, no, why waste it? And I wanted to get back on here and use Melon again, which is the program I'm using. Let's see what happens. Don't really know what I'm painting today. I just know it's going to be covering up this mess. I will have to change my paint because this is old dry out stuff. I just wanted to finish up the last of the bits that were still in the palette. Hate to waste paint, you know. Let's grab what's left of this white. And yeah, maybe right here. Let's see if we can go with it. Maybe put just a tiny bit more. Let's go with titanium white so we can get a few really interesting spots going. And of course, this stuff is thick and sticky, so let's bring it around down to here. A little purple up there. See what kind of background we got going. I'm thinking this is going to be okay. Okay, I can see the picture. I think there's a picture right here. blend that out a little bit here and there. I can see a nice dark mountain in here. With a little something in the background. It's kind of what's coming to me right now anyway. Kind of some trees, dark purple, maybe deep magenta trees. That's my thought right this minute. I know I always paint mountains, but this one's kind of screaming for a distant mountain range. Bye, sweetheart. Sorry, my wife's stepping out. Yeah, I love the colors. I think they're great. I don't think I want to go quite dark black, though. Maybe just take it up a little bit to grayer. I think it's right about here. Kind of feel that right there. I can see one right here too. Good size one. Good morning. Don't really want to add any extra paints to my dried up mess here. So I'm trying to make do with what I have. We'll see what happens. Let's go maybe a touch bluer. Here. Grab a little bit. Excuse me, sorry about that. that go in there. Let's see one over here too. Let's go kind of grayer. I see it right here. Maybe touch of, what do we got here? A little bit of that in there. Little yellow ochre going. Maybe kind of pull that down just a tiny bit. Pull out some of that. Kind of messing up the bottom just a tiny bit so there's no heavy lines. So far, I'm kind of really digging this painting. We don't want to add any extras paint colors today, so let's go see if we can get it dark. Something not quite black, but oh, got stuck to my finger. Had a big giant blob. I can see one right here, but I don't think that's the brush to use. Yeah, we'll see. This may not be a very long painting. I don't know. What do I got left? Anything? I got a little green, a little sap green. Yeah, that's just the old canvas. That's the stuff that was on the old canvas that it's just doing its own thing. So I figured, hey, just leave it alone. I meant to do that, Madonna. Yeah, that's it. I was going to put a big tree right here, but I don't think this particular painting needs a big tree. I think I would ruin it. I think it needs little somethings right here. Darker. Yeah, get anything. Welcome back, Shane. I need to locate my other. My other one. Oh, way back there. See if I can do this without knocking over my puzzle. Oh, look at that. I got purple fingers. Nice. Everybody needs purple fingers. Glad it's only my left hand that ever reacts badly. It's weird. It's probably because that's the one that got chemicals on it. Get a paper towel. Yes, I have paper towels. Don't use them very much, but I do. Alright, let me just rinse off this makeup brush. Trying to decide if this, and I trust your opinions, if you all think this needs a bigger tree or something in the middle, or here, like a big pine tree. Hey, Chrissy. Yeah, well, there's purple for you. I actually have taken the time to draw up a couple, excuse me, sorry, pieces that Chrissy sent me to use as a reference, and we're going to put those out pretty soon. Let's try if we can grab a little bit of white, maybe a little bit of the magenta, maybe a little purple, a little lilac, kind of a tiny bit in here. We'll do it. Geez, I just, sorry, I don't mean to be coughing in your ear. Just asthma season for me. The weather change is rough on my lungs. So, crazy. Oh, sorry. Got that there. Da, da, da. Don't want to mess with that too much over there. A little bright spot from there, a bright spot over here. Yeah, I was thinking right here. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking right there. Of course, what do? I grab the wrong brush. That's right. We'll start with this one. Let's see. Probably want it to be just a little bit higher than. We're going to go just a little bit higher than the other mountains. And jump. It's that leap of faith thing, you know. I hope that it works. Let's put that on the stick. Oh yeah, it was terrible last night, Bob. Yeah, it was horrendous. Or Bonnie, whatever the case may be. Oh, where are you, Mr. Paintbrush? Right there. I'm not going to do that normal usually green tree. I did the almost every single time I paint a tree. So let's grab that sap green. Let's mix it in with the rest of our Mars black we got. Kind of make a green, but not really a green. I mean, it's still green, I guess, technically. Just a horrendous one. All right. Don't want a very full tree. Can I make it a little darker than that? A little heavier than that, I mean. Using worn out paint, it's definitely noticeable. That sounds good. Kind of like that. I wonder if I should add any brightness to it. I don't know. I kind of like it dark. Kind of mysterious being dark. I need to add a little bit of bright though. That means I gotta add just a touch of paint. It's doing so good. But I think I'm just gonna go with straight up sap green though. Take care. I will try to get over and move it. You know I always try. Let's try to do, I've got a big blob. Of course I threw it right on top of the black green I was just playing with. No, not bright enough. Need to go up a notch more. Let's break out the paint. I'm trying to avoid using this stuff because I know I used it all the time. I just don't want to go, the picture doesn't scream glow in the dark paint to me here, but this stuff way up here would have, I think, a little color to it. Too heavy there. I don't know if I want to go up too bright. I think there's a point where it's going to get the wrong direction. Yeah, I don't want to go too bad. I think I'll just leave it dark. It's kind of a purple tree. But I do notice that I have to take kind of see if we can. Pull it down just a tad. Maybe just a few more little. Just a few little. Something's at the top, I think. That's pretty bright. It might be too far, but we'll see. That might have been too far over the top. No, that's okay because it's still above this line. Still above that line. And I want just a tiny bit in kind of a bright magenta color. Like right here. Almost even maybe just a tiny bit brighter. I don't think I'd go any further than that. I mean, I guess I could do the tops of those, but I think I like it just so that way it kind of looks like this mountain's a little bit in front of that one. Sun's just peeking up, and or whatever it happens to be, it's just peeking up enough to catch the tops of this one. I think I like that, just like that. Considering this was just a junk old piece of garbage painting canvas. I don't think I would go any farther than I have. I know it was a short painting today, but it kind of just painted itself. I was just here holding the brush. I mean, I've only been live for a half hour. I don't think I'd add too much more to this painting. I mean, I could go in and put little cabin and all that stuff if I wanted to, but we could add a little snowman down there. I don't think so. I think I'm going to go with what you guys are saying and just stop right here and leave this one alone. I don't think I need to play with this anymore. Let me get a drink. Sorry about that. I quit drinking soda, caffeine. It's killing me. Excuse me for 1 second. It may pop for half a second. Do you have sound now, Shane? Yes, you do. See? Nothing like making sure you have a spare microphone handy when you're having issues so often. You okay now? I switched over to the microphone that's on my head. Nope, can't hear you. Come back. Yes, you can hear me. Okay. Well, Aurora says yes. Why are you all saying no? I just switched microphones. It says I've got output now, so hopefully you guys can hear me. I hope. I need some white. Oh, I don't want to really add any more white. But we're going to. Hopefully you can hear me. Sorry if you can't. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Alright, let's grab. Yeah, that was my bad. I muted the mic for a second, the other mic. I have a big mic that sits right here. And I muted it for a second to cough, and it took me out. Mic is off. No, microphone. Madonna can't hear me. Madonna, why can't you hear me? Okay. Strange. I see it right there. Yeah, you're gonna pick it up with this one. This microphone picks up everything. including my breathing. Sorry about that. That's the reason I switched over to the other microphone. That's what happens when your lungs are garbage. You tend to breathe a bit harder. Shane, we all know she does that. Just get attention. Just give me a hard time. She's gonna reach through there and smack me a few times if I'm not careful. There's actually a couple videos I have that I haven't actually downloaded yet that are just ASMR. Strictly quiet. Just paint noise. I don't really talk in them at all. Just strictly sounds from my paintbrush. No, it was my brain dead. My bad. Sorry about that. I did it just to annoy you all. Why? It's a dark purple. Holy cow. It's one serious dark color. I had mixed it with a little bit of the quinacridone magenta and the very deep purple I have. It's a deep violet color. It had just a tiny bit of Mars black in it, and boy did it make a dark color. Yeah, see now if I pull the yellow in a little bit, it changes it to a kind of a yeah, it was interesting. I didn't quite expect that to change that type of deep color, but I know the Mars Black would do that to me, but I didn't realize that just barely buzzing by the other colors would crank it up that dark. You know I'm gonna add a tree, right? Alright, maybe not. What do you think? I don't know if I can paint these anymore. Not so good with buildings lately for some reason. Depth perception is terrible lately. But hey, let's give it a shot. What's the most that could happen, right? Let's grab that, kind of make that an ugly yellowy, kind of creamy, yep, color. Maybe a little grayer. We'll throw a little bit of Mars black, just a tiny bit. Actually, maybe. I don't know if this is going to do anything. Oh, do I have anything left over here? Maybe it's midgy. Kind of super light colored, but let's grab a little bit of the dark green. Oh, a little bit lighter green. Kind of just threw one in there in the middle of nowhere. Grab some dark green, mix it in with a little bit of the sap green. Grab a couple different color greens. Just doing this with a flat brush. Don't really know. Never used this brush for this, so let's see what happens. That's pretty cool. I know, I like it. It was something to do. It's just a funny little card. You know what? I might even sign this one though. Just something on a little card to take up some time. I hope you all enjoyed it. It gave me something to do for a minute. I don't have to worry about closing up my palette this time though, guys. It's pretty much at the end of itself this time. I only put a tiny bit more paint on it and I used up all that, so throw out the glove. just a little, I mean, you can see it's not, I know I could get into putting all kinds of bushes and stuff, and it kind of reminds me of a place near my house, actually. It's a farm bridge, but it's like still a covered bridge. They originally used it to pull the horse-drawn implements across to the other pasture that's over that way. And they have a pretty good-sized swampy pond area that they had to cross a stream, brook. They kept getting stuck back in the, from what the family tells me, about 1800s or so, they were really getting deep into the plowing with bigger horses, and they kept getting themselves stuck when they pulled across it. So they built this, basically a pole barn covered bridge. I guess I know where that image came from out of my head. It's actually, but they have a fence that runs this way, and it's post and beam. Because they have, I don't know if they switched to sheep. They used to have cattle. But cattle don't do super great up here. Cows do okay, but we don't really have the seasons for cattle. But thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this melon works better for me. I hope the picture is at least good and crisp. And the neat thing about it is I can actually have 6 people up here now because I sold another piece, and that piece actually paid for me to allows me to pay for this prescription to this for a year. So I should have a better screen. My streams should be so much better, and I shouldn't have any lags anymore. If I remember not to touch my microphone in the middle of the stream and shut it off, it'd probably be better for me. But thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoy your day. Enjoy life. Too many ups and downs for us to know what's going to go on. And everybody, please be safe. And much peace, as always. Have a great day. We'll see you guys all later. Thank you, everybody. See ya.